Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to be doing a mini review eyeshadow tutorial and swatch video of the new Too Faced Cinnamon Swirl eyeshadow palette. This is their fall 2021 eyeshadow palette launch. They've been coming out with fall themed palettes for several years now, so I figured I would pick this one up just because, guys, it is beautiful. It's a beautiful palette. It's very orangey and bronzy. Of course, you have your pops of pinks and purples. You have all over the lid shades, crease colors, transition shades. Beautiful palette in my opinion. Sometimes my studio lights can be a little blinding, so these clips here are actually in natural lighting so you can really see what the eyeshadows look like. Now we're gonna move on to the swatches. So we're starting off with the lightest shade in the palette, Flower Power. Brow Bone Highlight, perfect. Doughboy, very light transition blending color. Then Frost Those Buns, beautiful champagne gold all over the lid. Then we're moving on to See Me Rollin', a matte orange, perfect for the crease or transition. Sticky Buns, beautiful bronzy orange. Oh my god, guys, look at that shade. Moving on to Lick the Spoon, matte kind of orange color, great for a transition. Another transition here, Muffin Top. Love the bun you're with. Look how pretty. Oh my god, super pretty. Sweet and Spicy, this is like more of a cooler tone bronze, really pretty. I'm Toasted is next. Boom, in your face. Look how pretty that color is. Oh my god. Then we have Stay Current, which is like a blackened purple. And then Cinnamon Swirl, really pretty, like chocolatey rich brown. And then we have Sugar Rush, which is like a duochrome peachy pink and then like a champagne. I tried to show you, but it was kind of hard. And then we have Gooey Goodness right here, which was kind of hard for me to swatch, honestly. It's the only one that was hard for me. Then we're going into this beautiful pinky color, Ready, Set, Bake, and then Sticky Fingers, which is another duochrome, like purple and then like that orangey color. There's Food Court, gorgeous violety purple, and then finally the darkest shade in the palette, Batter Up, dark brown, so pretty, great for the crease. So here are the swatches. So now time for the tutorial. I'm starting off with the shade Doughboy, which is a very light beige. Putting that in the crease, and then I ended up putting it all over the lid. I didn't know what kind of look I was gonna go for today, so I ended up putting it all over the lid, but really this is just a good blending, good transition color. I love the way this is blending out so far. I know it's only one shade, but it just feels nice on the lids. Then we're taking Muffin Top, which is more of like a peachy transition color. Put that in the crease and in the outer V, just going back and forth, nothing crazy. These two colors blended in so well together. No complaints, the quality is there for this palette, it's beautiful. Okay, now we're going into See Me Rollin', which is more of like an orangey matte color, and this is going in the outer V and in the crease. I'm just starting to deepen up the eyeshadow look. Just warning you, I'm trying to use as many shades as I can, just because I want to see, how this palette performs. And this is just going to be a standard, like, bronzy, easy eye. Anybody can do this. This is nothing crazy. I'm just kind of trying to, like, test out the shadows and stuff. Here I'm taking Batter Up, darkest shade in the palette. I shouldn't say that. Stay Current is pretty dark, but you get what I mean. The darkest brown, maybe? I don't know. And I'm putting that in the crease and in the outer V. Look how pretty those shades just blend in. It doesn't look patchy. It doesn't look dry. It looks so smooth. The blendability is amazing. Like always, Too Faced does a great job. Here I'm just blending everything out, making things look seamless. Now for all over the lid, I'm going to be taking my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I'm just going to conceal the half of my lid, just so that the shimmer shades really pop. And it's kind of like a half-cut crease, you get me? But you don't have to do this part, you can just go in with your shimmer shades if you want. Here I'm taking Love the Bun You're With. It's such a... Guys, look at that color. It's so rich and creamy. Oh my god, it went on perfectly. I'm just going in with the brush to, do some more like detailed work. So yeah, I'm blending in the matte color in with the shimmer so it's not as harsh, and then I'm doing the same thing to the other eye. The palette does have a light spice scent, not so much cinnamony, but I could be completely wrong because since COVID, I really can't smell that well, so I apologize, I could be wrong. Like I said before, I'm trying to use as many shades as I can, so I took Frost Those Buns, put it in the inner corners just so that it blends in nicely to Love the Bun You're With. And I love the way this shade looks. It's a really pretty champagne color. It's going to be great just for all over the lid. Like I could use that just as like an everyday kind of eyeshadow. Here, I'm blending out my eyeshadow. As always, do not forget to blend. You just can't. Super important. Here I'm taking Flower Power, just highlighting right underneath my eyebrow. It just brightens it up, makes everything look so much better, don't you guys think? Or am I crazy? Here I'm taking my Too Faced concealer again, and this time I'm doing my regular concealer routine. You guys know the drill. Covering up those circles and also cleaning up my eyeshadow edge. To set my under eyes, I'm using the Givenchy PRISME Libre Loose Powder. This is truly an amazing powder. It makes my under eyes look so good, not dry, just totally flawless. Now I'm taking Batter Up and just lining the outer third of my lower lash line. And then I'm going to be taking See Me Rollin', which is that orangey matte color, and I'm going to blend that out. So I know a lot of people think that this palette isn't anything new and original for Too Faced. A lot of people think it looks like, you know, all of their other palettes. In my opinion, this palette on its own is gorgeous. It's a beautiful, neutrally bronzy, warm palette. And with those, you know, little pops of pinks and purples, I think it's just really nice. The quality is amazing. Look how good my eyeshadow looks, guys. I'm not gonna lie, some of these shades I have found in other Too Faced palettes, but I don't regret purchasing this. I think it's still a beautiful palette on its own. If you have the extra money and you want to buy it, then totally go for it. You will truly enjoy the palette. But do I think you need this palette? No, you don't need it. I mean, if you have neutrals, if you have a ton of neutral palettes, you don't need this palette. But on its own, it's gorgeous. It has everything that I need in a palette. Brow bone highlight, transition colors, crease colors, and lid shades. Overall, it's beautiful. I'm so glad that I purchased it. That's all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.